All right, the late game on Saturday, Bengals at the Steelers. The Bengals may get a gift if the Ravens win. The Steelers know they can't win the division, but the Steelers are still playing for something. Ideally, you want to be the 5 seed and go to Houston and not be the 6 seed and go to Baltimore. We talked about that earlier today as well. Either way, Bengals are favored by 2 with an over-under of 48. The Bengals need to win, and they need both the Broncos and the Dolphins to lose on Sunday to get in. Will the Bengals, Chris, keep their slim playoff hopes alive?
Well, I think the psychology is big in this one. You alluded to it with the Steelers. The Steelers won. Yeah, I know they want to play this week and play well because they're 0 for their last 3 and haven't played well, but there's still going to be a part of the back of their mind that's going to be like, well, we're in the playoffs. And then added to that, in the back of their mind, it's going to be, well, the Ravens aren't going to lose to the Cleveland Browns. So we're playing just to play well and set ourselves up for a road game in the wild card weekend. That's really what it's setting up for. Cincinnati, on the other hand, we know it's desperation. It's like their hot hand offensively, everything they're doing, they got to have it. And I feel like with the way their offense is playing and everything right there, and their defense been a little better as of late to a degree. It doesn't seem like it's just a you can do whatever you want against their defensive unit here. I'm going to take the Bengals. I'm going to go 28-24. I think Pittsburgh and their offense make some plays, of course. It's the Bengals, and I think they're going to put a lot of effort into trying to make Russell Wilson and George Pickens and everybody feel good in this last game going into the playoffs. But I'm going to ride the hot hand of Joe Burrow, the Bengals. I think they'll be able to protect enough with the guys on the edge there in Pittsburgh, and I just don't think anybody can stop Jamar Chase and T. Higgins and Joe Burrow in the pass game right now. 28-24 Bengals.
Close to a bingo bango. 27-23 Cincinnati Bengals. The Steelers, I think, based on how they played on Christmas Day, they really started to give off very strong one-and-done vibes.
Yeah.
And they needed that game. And they were outclassed at home that day. Now, I think back to last year, the Chiefs were outclassed at home by the Raiders on Christmas Day, but these two franchises are in different spots. The Steelers haven't won a postseason game since 2016 when they beat the Chiefs in Kansas City in the divisional round. They just don't strike me as a team that's going to get very far in the postseason, and I don't see it getting eradicated against a team that is desperate to keep its hopes alive for what would be a very unlikely and dangerous for the other teams in the AFC playoff berth. So I'm with you. Joe Burrow, MVP caliber season if his team gets to the playoffs. Maybe he'll be second or third on plenty of ballots. I don't think he'll be first on many, but he'll be in the conversation. Comeback player of the year, definitely, maybe even offensive player of the year. But Burrow's been great. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, it's been fun to watch. They've got plenty of games that they surely regret. This one will not be one of them, we both believe. The Bengals will win, and then they'll have to sit back and root for the Broncos and the Dolphins to lose on Sunday.
Yo, homies, thanks for watching. Yeah, it's time. The NFL season is here on Chris Simms Unbuttoned.
You can hit subscribe to get all the weekly picks, plus our Sunday recaps as the games are happening.
Oh, you know it. Nobody does that better than us. Thanks again for watching. Remember to subscribe. Peace out. We'll see you next time on Unbuttoned.